What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. Finally, I took a little break, but yeah, I mean, life happens, you know. Today I will be making some sofrito. A lot of people have been asking me, so some of these items are not available near me, so trying to look for Recao has been the hardest thing. I went to the supermarket today. Finally, I had to go drive like half an hour just to go to a Spanish supermarket to be able to get some Recao to make it the way that I grew up making it. Make it the way that I learned how to make it. But obviously, you know, it's individual to everybody. This is what I used. I make big batches and I store them in the freezer in little pods and pop them in the freezer, and then when I need them, put like 1, 2, or 3 depending on what I'm making and put that in the pot. But you know, it's individual to everybody. So you can add as much or take out as much of whatever it is that you want to add to your sofrito. But I will warn you, this is very strong, so put less Recao than cilantro, because then it'll be too strong. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so here I have tomatoes. You can use any tomatoes, peppers, onions. I have some garlic that I peeled and I put them in these silicone storage bags, and I keep them in the freezer. You can keep them for as long as you want, and then just toss them in whatever you want or blend them up, and they last for a long time. And then I have some Recao and some cilantro. And don't mind my hands, they're like super duper ashy because it's freezing outside. But yeah, and you'll need a knife, a chopping board, and a blender. Okay, so I use, oh my gosh, this is so loud. This blender food processor thing from Ninja. I need to get a new one because I have a blender and let's just say it smells like smoke when I blend. It makes the loudest noise ever, and then it leaks liquid on the bottom. So it's definitely time to invest in one, but we have some plans on doing other things that are more important to us, and once that gets accomplished, I will be buying some more kitchen gadgets to, you know, cook and keep myself inspired. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna wash these and your tomatoes and your peppers. Wash them and rinse them out really good. And then you're gonna take everything, you're gonna chop everything up, and then throw everything in the blender. And let me show you guys what I use to freeze them. You can use ice trays. You can buy silicone molds. They have them in like Michael's, any craft store or whatever. And then I use a big bowl. I'm making this huge batch so I don't have to make it for a really long time, because sofrito goes very quick in this household. Like, I'm constantly cooking. So yeah, let me show you what it is that I use to freeze my sofrito. And then I do little batches at a time. Once they freeze, I pop them out. I put them in a Ziploc bag, and then you can store them in the freezer for like a long time. I ordered these on Amazon. If you can see, they're like the little baby food things when you make your own baby food, but obviously you can use them for anything else. This one I got on Amazon probably for like $5, maybe less. And then you just pop the lid on top, you throw it in the freezer, let them freeze. When they're done, all you have to do is like push down on the bottom and then put them in a Ziploc bag and call it a day. And I will show you what it looks like in the Ziploc bag. Okay, if you hear any background noise, it's my kids. Like, they're always jumping and playing. They're actually pretty quiet today, so but this is what it looks like in the bag. And then you can, if you want, date them whenever you made them or whatever, and then you can just use them little by little whenever you store them. Okay, so you just have to chop everything. This I chop in like maybe 2 to 3 pieces and just pop them in there, and then I add other things in it to hold the weight, so it's not just getting stuck and blending in one specific spot. Yeah, and then we're gonna add it to the bowl and mix everything up. So I will start by chopping everything and then blending it. So I have the bowl right here, and I tried to mix everything up, which makes it a little easier. And then I'm gonna do it in little batches because this is not big enough, obviously. And then I'll come back and show you what it looks like all mixed up. Okay, so as you can see, excuse me, I almost choked. I use my NutriBullet. It's so much easier, so much quicker. I had to switch because the other one was like liquefying my sofrito, and that's not what you want. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna mix it and incorporate everything all together. And then I have my little container, and then I'm gonna add everything in there. Okay, everything is nicely mixed. I definitely need to invest in a new like food processor, I guess. because yeah, this isn't working. But I usually make these on my NutriBullet anyways. I just do like really small batches in the biggest cup, and then I pour it into something like this. And yeah, it takes a little time. If I had something bigger, it'd be a lot easier, but I don't. So I use a little measuring cup just because it's easier to get it inside of here. And then I just like do it little by little, do each one. And then while I let this freeze, I put this in like a container in the refrigerator with the rest of it so that I could start doing it little by little. And that's it. Sofrito. Oh, one more thing. You can add a little olive oil if you want. If you want to season it, you can add a little bit of adobo. You can add, or like a little bit of salt and pepper. Again, your preference. But yeah, add a little olive oil, a little adobo, not too much because you're gonna season your food. Is just enough to season the sofrito. So see you guys next time, next video. Let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see next. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.